Hi, everybody. We're back. I'm going to go get my food. You guys carry on. Jesus Christ. They've been wasting so much content. They've been arguing great points that everybody would have loved to hear for 15 minutes while I've been trying to get them to just wait.
Mikey, just fuck off and get your food.
Wait, I'm walking out of here.
And the reason I ask that of you is because when I go back and read about Black nationalism, the word nationalism has a lens of 2000 to 2020 in it through language rather than probably what it's supposed to mean. Because as a leftist, nationalism to me is a disease. It's what I see when I look at Trump people. And the whole, like, we're better than you. We want a past that's looks great. Or we want to go back to a past that looks great. I mean, the British Nationalist Party is a prime example of a group that makes nationalism look terrible. But in different, when people use that word, I don't want to assign the BNP or white nationalism or anything like that to the same meaning as what Black nationalism was in the 60s and what came out of the Black Panther movement. That's what I was hoping to cure my ignorance of.
I think what's going on is, especially, I was about to make a point about there was a backlash against a Sainsbury's advert over Christmas, which featured an entire black family. It was their Christmas campaign. It was an entire black family, and Ofcom and Sainsbury's were hounded by constant complaints and this isn't a depiction of a British family and all this kind of thing. And it kind of highlighted the same sort of thing that goes on in America. You can be British or you can be black and British to a point. And when you start getting out of your lane, get back in there. And I feel that's kind of really been emphasized in the last, I would say, for us, Brexit, and for America, Trump. And it's been really, really polarizing over the last few years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Trump people would look at me and be like, "You're the perfect American." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I hate this country."
Mm. Yeah, but the thing is, you would be allowed to criticize it.
Yeah, I am.
Whereas Cortez and Mikey would not.
And I make it my mission so that everything I enjoy, they can enjoy too. Because I recognize that they don't want to take anything away from me. And it's stupid to think that they would. They should be able to walk outside and feel the same way exactly that I do every day.
Mm. I mean,
having a bomb picker.
Hardy.
when was the last time you was asked where are you from based on your skin color?
Never. Well, in France. Sorry, I was in France.
Yeah, but that was probably more to your accent.
Did you just like fall out?
That was a joke.
Mm.
No, I've never been questioned by a policeman. I've never fit a description. I've never been assumed to be walking in the wrong neighborhood. I've never been looked at as driving while white. I've never, none of that in my life. I have never faced. And
but the thing is, when you highlight that to other people, they don't get it.
Well, and I didn't get it up till about 3 years ago either.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Well, that's a nice admission of your evolution, because
I used to be a complete right-wing nut, and now I'm completely different. I'm actually further on the left than I was far right. So me, and I don't know what my triggering point was to evolve me, and I know whatever brought me, I don't want to say into the light or anything like that, but whatever got me my education, will it work for anybody else? I don't know.
Mm.
Me, thank God it worked for me. But I think a lot of it had to do with Trump. I think Trump woke up a lot of people with wow, is this really the
So
logical endpoint of where my beliefs go?
you can't pinpoint a certain conversation or
I think I can't right now. Not
strange.
like even with my leaving religion and everything, I can't pinpoint that one thing. I can pinpoint maybe a start of where that ball started rolling.
I think leaving religion is going to be the start, because when you question religion, which is part of your belief system, you then start to question other things and look at them and see, does this hold true? You start psychologically testing whether this is something that is objectively true or is it subjectively true. When something is subjectively true, that means that it's not a reality.
Yeah, there's doubt. There's no certainty.
Yeah.
And some of that had to do with going through graduate school, having to admit you're not right very much, having to admit just how much you don't know. It's a very humbling experience.
But how easy is it once you start saying I don't know? How easy is it to say I don't know? After that, it's like a cascade.
Yeah. Well, once you figure out that you're not stupid because you don't know, I think that's the better realization than anything else. Is my field of study was very narrow in the economic side. Outside of that, I readily admit, and I think I said this when I was a guest on your program before. It's like, it's not really in my wheelhouse, but I can take a guess here or there. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't know.
But even that, what you said there, this is not in my wheelhouse. I can take a guess. Other people will have a certainty about themselves and a certainty about their opinion, and their opinion will have the same gravitas as someone else's fact in their mind. And unfortunately, we have too many people that go out there spouting opinions as facts, and they influence a lot more people than you would think. Trump, case in point, his narcissism means he can never be wrong, even when he's presented. Like, you could drop
exactly like that.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So and then I realized just how stupid I was when I acted like that. But and I see it all the time elsewhere. People in the chat earlier were trying to tell me Rosa Luxemburg was murdered by sock downs. No, right-wing nationalists killed her. And I can look up book and page where it proves that.
I had to turn the chat on when that started because I was like, what? Where are we going with this? No.
I don't know where
to turn the chat on
come from, but they're hilarious.
What? No, the chat is on. The chat is on. But here's the deal, right? I always find it difficult to discuss these things because I have been pulled over by police based on my appearance, but the difference is I chose to look like this, right? The beard, the tattoos, the hair, all of this, the Harleys and all of that, that is a choice. That is a conscious choice, and it has some consequences. And I'm fine with that. Like, I don't mind that. But that is not the systemic fucking the same thing as being born in a different skin color. That it can't be made into the same thing. It just isn't. And I always feel bad when when I said those things in the main show about Black Panthers and all of that. Is that I just want us to be a bit better. I just want us to be a bit more honest than
I think
the people that we argue with. That's it.
Like, I agree with you.
Stop laughing, Swedes. That's not funny.
Like, no, I was laughing.
Here's the thing,
tons of mice said, "One look at that."
I know. I am ignoring him, even though he was nice to me on Facebook, and I think there's something bad in the pipelines. So,
yeah. So, Jartan, one of the things
I'm probably scared now.
One of the things that's really cool about this is that you mentioned that you and this is one thing that I'm gonna impart here. Now, I agree with you on this, but
when American black people hear that, the first thing they're gonna think is, well, of course he gets pulled over because he looks like an outlaw biker. You know what I'm saying? And in America, outlaw bikers tend to do a lot of bad things. Like, that's just the connotation. But at the same time, if you look like Swede, like they said, or Tim, you're probably not going to get pulled over for looking like an outlaw biker. Whereas it don't matter if you look like me, Mikey, or Wayne, or Gary Coleman. In this country, being black is enough.
What you talking about, Cortez?
Well,
it don't matter.
Yeah, I don't get that because Tim is a certified drug dealer, right? So that's all he does.
I got pulled over for being a car thief once.
Grand Theft Auto doesn't count.
Yeah, doesn't count.
So I think you're not wrong, Jartan, because and here's the problem. Law enforcement is trained to profile. That is the training. The training is profiling. They train you to profile people. Unfortunately, the connotation with looks is guilt. So you look guilty. I was born looking guilty. And that's where the problem comes in at. You know what I'm saying? And that's why everyone has such a big problem with profiling, is because, oh, look at him. He looks like my friend the lumberjack. He's not up to anything wrong. Or look at him. He's got a nice suit on. He's got on glasses. Because remember when glasses were a thing? He's got on glasses. He's a dork. He's not committing any crimes. And that's just how they have been.
Alienated half our fucking page on this.
I wear glasses. Just not on here.
No.
But you have a group of people like me who...
Hold on. You guys want me to add myself to the group? I'll add myself to the group right now. Fine. I'm joining the group of glasses wearers. Now we're all the same.
Literally used to think I can't be racist because I got two black friends. It's I mean, it's...
I'm no longer a thug. I'm no longer a thug. I have my glasses on.
All right. Tons of mice have
best friends is a racist.
Tons of mice has obviously been on Patreon and watched the video because he just commented, "Shotgun gets pulled." I can do this thing. Sorry. How about me? I can do. Yeah. Now you can all say it.
Yeah.
So I get pulled. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But one thing that was explained to me, when I go to New York and I walk around Harlem, I get a little nervous. But the thing is I can leave Harlem. I can go.
Why do you get nervous?
Harlem's not a great place to walk around just in general.
Why not?
It smells bad.
If you're not from there, like if they don't know you, you get kind of, I don't know, either ignored or you're a target for pickpocketing. And it doesn't matter who it is. It's New York. New York's kind of...
And they have shit pizza.
You ever been to St. Louis?
North of Central Park, it gets a little iffy for tourists.
They do have shit pizza. New Haven pizza is better.
Everywhere has bad pizza except Chicago and St. Louis.
Oh, shut up.
Is that even pizza
like
they make in Chicago? I'm not even sure if that's pizza. It's
I was just going to plug your stupid little food truck, but if you're going to get on Chicago pizza, I can forget it.
Chicago pizza is basically like cheese quiche.
I want to be in the cool club.
Why do you guys think that Chicago pizza is only deep dish? There's like 8 different varieties.
That's the whole thing. Like,
no, it's not. Only the people outside of like Chicago civilization that think that deep dish is all we think about. Like, no,
I'm not gonna drive all the way to Chicago to get some flat ass pizza.
Like, that's the difference. Your flat pizza and somewhere else is nothing compared to our flat pizza. Because our flat pizza doesn't taste like cardboard with a little bit of marinara sauce on it.
Well, let me tell you something, my friend. I'm going to rather go Italy to get a pizza than Chicago.
Well, you can't go to Italy now. You're in England.
Also, you can't get good pizza in England.
Yeah,
Mr. Your passport, Wayne.
AKA round fries.
I drove to Chicago from Cincinnati. one
what you
time
have, tater tots,
just to
not
get
french
some
fries.
pizza, and that shit was deep dish. It was delicious. I loved it.
There you go.
No regrets.
Yeah, but it
Told
wasn't
you.
pizza. It wasn't pizza. It was a casserole with bread in it.
I'm gonna get
Whatever you
Mikey,
want to call it. Oh
I'm
my
gonna get
God, are
Mikey
we going on to this? I mean,
See,
can
they
we
do
call
it
it a
every-
sandwich?
They do it. They do it every week.
Put ketchup on a hot dog and it'll make Mikey.
It's like a Chicago beef sandwich is not the same as a Philly cheesesteak. Y'all have to understand the difference.
So I mean, so like I drove to Chicago, give me a casserole. I mean, whatever you want to call it, you know, a rose by any other name thing. That's
It's
fine. It was
just
delicious.
as fucking delicious, right?
It sounds delicious, but it's not a pizza.
Whatever.
You're not a pizza. Now what?
It's just
No,
cheese
but
on
I'm
toast.
not a pizza, and I never claimed to be one.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You just mad you ain't got sunshine. Don't be hating on us.
I had an hour of fun. Shut the fuck up! I almost got an amp on my battery.
Yeah,
Almost
Mr. 30
one
Days
amp.
of Night.
Fuck you.
28 days later.
There's a Bill Withers parody coming up here somewhere.
If you're sitting there claiming,
Deacon
if you're
Frost
sitting
looking
there
ass
claiming
over there.
that Italian delicacy, you're saying that's your shit. Chicago pizza. Bollocks. You only allowed sandwiches because they're from England. Fuck you.
First of all, Mr. Earl of Sandwich, we don't care about your olives on top of your sandwiches. Disgusting.
We don't have olives on top of our sandwiches.
He's not even in Europe anymore. He can't get olives. They won't.
Hold on. You know what? Let me just dead this right now. Wayne, what is England famous for as like a native thing? Because y'all didn't have spices.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all had to
We-
fight people
They're
for
famous
pepper.
for bad food, worse
we-
weather, and Mary fucking Poppins. That's it.
We nicked
it.
everything. We nicked everything and claimed
You
it as our own.
Stole.
Yeah.
Say it the right way.
That's right.
Thieving bastards.
Yeah, we stole. No. Fuck it. No, I'm saying it my way. We nicked everything and we claimed it as our own. Right?
So you didn't have nothing.
Fish
I
and
mean,
chips.
what about the crumpets though?
Did y'all make
You
up
got
crumpets?
crumpets.
I don't even know where crumpets
Google
came
Eats.
from.
Google Eats.
Oh, holla.
Right.
What about tea?
So we invented sandwiches.
What about tea?
No,
Did you
we
invent
nicked that. We nicked that from India.
Because you may have invented sandwiches,
let
but
me
Americans
remind you
perfected them.
that you lost an entire war over some freaking tea.
Yeah.
Could be
That
worse.
wasn't
How does
really
that
a
make
war.
you feel?
That was a separation of our child. Go away. Go on.
You lost a war over some tea.
Have your little tantrum. Throw your tea
That's a
in the
stupid
water.
war,
We didn't
man.
lose a war
stupid
against
war to have.
birds too.
English tea tastes like dirty, lukewarm water.
English tea doesn't even come from England. You fucking twat.
Nothing comes
I
from
don't
England.
care. It tastes like
We
shit.
nick
Where
everything.
does it come from?
Comes from India.
The Queen's Crown
Nothing in
Jewels
England
didn't
comes
Just like
from
American
England.
cheese.
Haven't you been to the British
Right?
Natural History
Fish
Museum?
and chips. Fish and chips is a
Yeah.
Jewish import.
British natural history is a history of them taking everybody else's stuff.
The only thing we've got is roast meats.
Somewhere,
So,
1100, the
hold on.
King of England was like, that's quite nice. I kind of like that. I'll take it myself.
We
So-
even nick potatoes from Ireland.
So if we go back in time and you guys remember some of the like previous like communications and like remember when you had cable and then there was like that one TV guide channel where you'd have to flip to like 24 and it would tell you everything that was on all the other channels? That's England. They have literally nothing themselves. They're just a repeat of everybody else's shit.
Now, original television programming that's hilarious. That is good British shit right there.
Yeah, y'all do make a good comedy. I'll give you that.
But they only get one season per comedy, so it's worthless.
yeah, because we mic drop. I'm
No,
so
First of all, let me
every
explain this.
seasons.
The Office
wait.
is not better than the Chappelle Show.
everyone in here will appreciate Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. It is one of the best comedies I've ever seen.
I'm not gonna watch it because he sounds like a Sith, and I don't mess with the Sith because the Siths only deal with absolute.
Wow.
Coupling lasted 2 seasons, so there, that
Fawlty
third one we
Towers,
don't
dude.
fucking talk about.
Fawlty Towers 2 seasons.
Fawlty Towers was one season.
No, 2.
Fawlty Towers was one season. Famously one season.
Ooh, live Googling.
Wasn't The Office 2 seasons in
The
Britain?
Office was 2 seasons.
Yeah. And a Christmas special.
Yeah, 40. Gavin and Stacey.
Absolutely.
Gavin and
Why is
Stacey.
everything
Had a
seasons?
good run over there, right? Absolutely Fabulous had a good run over
Yep.
there.
Graham Norton's been on TVs for what, 50, 60 years?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been on forever. He's on everything.
The best thing that they ever came up with was Top Gear, and that's the end of the story.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, but now, if you take the format,
Doctor Who, and then Top Gear.
Actually, Absolutely Fabulous kills all of that. If you want to be
What is Absolutely Fabulous?
exactly.
Fab.
It's actually fabulous.
Ha!
It's-
Series 1, 1975. Series 2, 1979.
Hold on,
Fuck
hold on.
you, Wayne.
Ashley, is this something that's not inclusive
Let's
to
have
me
that again?
and my proclivities?
No, like if you're a real TV head, Absolutely Fabulous was a comedy show that ran in the 90s, and then they revamped it and it came back in the 2000s. But when I tell you brilliantly funny, like that show was hilarious and inappropriate. And
Ashley, can I ask you a question?
what's up?
This is being that you, and Mr. Famine share a common ancestry in this area.
Yup.
No,
How many
no.
black families in St. Louis in the 90s could watch British television?
It was actually on Comedy
Where did
Central.
you find a British TV station in St. Louis?
It was on Comedy Central.
See, she's younger. She's not younger.
You had Comedy Central?
I'm 38. What are you
Yeah,
talking
she's
about?
young.
38.
You had Comedy Central.
Yeah, we've always had cable. Mikey didn't come up poor. Don't let him lie to you. We always had cable.
My mama did
Don't
not
start
have
talking about
cable.
just because you got cable mean you got money.
Right.
We crafty.
In the day,
Yeah. What about your
First of all,
iPhone?
anybody could tap a line back in the day, but that don't mean you getting all the channels.
no, back in the day, if you had money, you had legal cable.
Who had money in the 90s?
Word.
Especially
people
East
work
St.
hard.
Louis.
No,
Some people work real hard.
people work really hard.
East St. Louis in the 90s?
I
Money?
had the boxes. I had the boxes for $90.
We're a bootstrap family.
Things weren't quite
Did
as
you-
digital back then as they are now. You could get
Look.
every single channel back then for a 12-pack and a fist bump if you knew the right guy.
Look, I'm talking about, you know how like they had the big, you remember the boxes, Ashley? The
Yeah,
green boxes outside?
yeah.
Everybody had Debo. That wasn't his real name. Everybody had Debo that could hook up everything. So he'd run like 8 lines from that box.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
definitely. But we had.
Then the Ameritech guy would come out, and the Ameritech guy would be like, "Why is all these lions being ran out here?"
But here's the
In
thing.
them,
My
Then we
grandmother.
just switching back.
My grandmother paid for cable because she wanted me to always tape the movies back in the day, and you couldn't tape the movies if you had illegal cable. It didn't work like that.
Now we
did anyone in America? We had this thing over here. We had this box on the wall. We had a dial, and it went from like A to G, and that was a channel changer.
You
So-
had letters?
So literally,
So for us, that's the UHF on the old TVs.
yeah.
UHF thing and
Yeah, but he's talking about letters.
because
no,
Don't get me wrong.
This was a box
My
on the wall.
grandparents in Chicago had cable. They had a satellite dish. But I definitely wasn't about to waste my prime time anime time on something called Absolutely Fabulous as a 12-year-old. I wasn't going to do that.
I'm gonna be honest. I watched that. Like I watched stuff that I know I shouldn't have been watching. So I watched that. Kids in the Hall was Canadian, and I definitely watched that. But like this is
I crush your head.
I picked that hit. I crush it. So look,
So I was watching the British Skins, and I got in trouble for watching that show.
I'm gonna tell you how I knew I was doomed when I was a kid. My mom let me watch Benny Hill, and I was under 5.
Yeah, I did see Benny Hill. I did
Grew up
see
with
Benny
Benny.
Hill because Benny Hill was funny.
Super inappropriate, but I was definitely watching it as a
Did
kid.
any of you ever see the British In-Betweeners?
I haven't seen it,
No.
I saw Red Dwarf.
but I'm gonna. Now you're gonna
Red
make.
Dwarf was brilliant.
Now you're gonna make.
I spent
Are
most
you
of my
being
time
served?
watching anime. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, we
Anime and
gotta
sports.
hear an
That's-
"Are you being served?" praise here.
Oh my.
I loved watching anime, and then me and my dad watched Star Wars all the time. So
well,
And then here go the British trying to invade our good old American sci-fi show. What
where's
is this?
It's absolutely fabulous.
Well,
now you think 12-year-old me would watch something that this is the The promotional material.
Two well-to-do women of Chelsea, just going around their day.
In the 90s in America, we called those lesbians.
I would have even known what you were talking about had you have called it Ab Fab.
Yes. Everyone knows Ab Fab.
Listen,
No, but
I
my
remember,
UK,
like, we didn't have a lot of money growing up. I mean, but we had cable, and we had that pay-per-view box that had the key on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, old school.
and if you touched that box, you was done.
Old school.
Done.
That's worse than touching a thermostat.
You remember the pay-per-view
don't-
box?
yeah, don't
Oh
touch
man,
that box.
we get old, y'all. The pay-per-view box. Now, see, look,
I didn't-
I'm like my
I
original
didn't learn to work a
upbringing.
thermostat.
My original upbringing at Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church. If I would have been watching Absolutely Fabulous at my grandparents' house, they would have told me that I was going to hell. Okay, so I couldn't watch that.
You watch two middle-aged lushes doing
Yeah,
gear and
sinning,
drinking
sinning.
champagne.
And drinking the devil.
They were definitely drinking and doing cocaine on the show. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was the most perfect thing I had seen on TV.
Like, see, I didn't know any better until I became an adult. So that's where it is, because what they said. Look, I wasn't even allowed to watch Harry Potter, so my teacher was reading it in class, and I had to like listen to her read it because I wasn't allowed to watch or take the book home, so I couldn't even do a book report on Harry Potter when I was in 4th grade. So that tells you where the quote unquote upbringing has started at back then. So now, mind you, I'm a different person
You
today.
shall not be named Ace among us. Shh.
I see him. I see Lord Voldemort.
The quintessential
blue sweater.
British comedy of all time is Only Fools and Horses.
Did you say Aces and Eights?
Only Fools and Horses. Sorry, I have to pronounce my H's, don't I?
I'm sorry. I was still thinking about Bully Ray.
Fools, you said?
Only Fools and Horses.
Only Fools.
I thought you said who. I thought you said only who's and
Oh,
horses.
fuck. All right. I watched that, but I Googled it wrong. I
Horse
Googled
and
only
horses.
horse and fools. And yeah, it did not come
Are
up.
you,
well.
are you on a deviance right now?
And
Yeah.
milk of the poppy.
What?
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I was on the internet the other day and I found this like really interesting thing.
Was you riding it?
I was searching the World Wide Web.
Logged into my Netscape.
You have to
just-
turn a crank first.
I just want to. I have to get my VPN going, but I just want to share this with all you guys.
I was
What
Netscape.
AOL's just kicked in?
Surfing the web.
Remember when they used to market everything like you were a surfer?
Yeah.
Like their whole web landing page would be like a beach with like a board stuck in it with some sunglasses on the board. Like, are you ready to surf the net? Like, yeah.
Listen, the World Wide Web, everybody. The World Wide Web.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, no.
You know, my favourite band, Muse,
So the world is
on their
wide
first
now?
album, they had a song
brown.
called Instant Messenger.
Yo, AIM was that shit.
Yeah, hit me on my my away message.
Yeah. Age, sex, location.
ASL.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like in high school we didn't have cell phones yet, so AIM was the meetup spot.
You're
ICQ.
all on AIM. Then they made AIM
Hold on.
chat rooms.
ICQ.
And then when motherfuckers started getting phones, like, oh well, just text me. Text you. Thousands of dollars to text you.
What's going
Yeah, I
on
remember
here?
somebody had an alphanumeric pager, and it was the shit.
Oh, remember the two-way?
The bleep?
The two-way?
I
And
remember
then the chirp?
ICQ where you had to
Hit
learn.
me on the hip.
It hit me on the hip. Why do you have a picture of a damn chicken with pants on?
Hit me on the hip. You got my
He's about to
people
take them
number.
off.
You got my
I've
people.
been on the internet again.
Do you remember when polyphonic ringtones were a thing?
Yeah.
You
That was my
could
shit.
dial in your own ringtone, like just make it up.
3G
All
for
right,
free.com. 3G
All right,
for free.
but I do have a story and a bone to pick with Wayne. Can I do that?
Yeah, go on. Let's
As long as
have it.
it's chicken bone.
Don't we all have a bone to pick with Wayne?
I think so. But here's the deal.
I gotta get
Oh
dressed.
god! Oh god! Oh god!
I'm here, but I'm getting dressed.
So about 3 months ago, right? Wayne started talking about.
See, I told you
I
it was
don't know.
stepdad.
I don't know if it was in an after show or in a private call, but he started talking about, mate, you keep running to the toilet a lot. Like you might want to get that checked.
Who?
And you
Who?
said that to me.
Yeah.
And I kind of got obsessed with that. So of course, I went to the doctor to get my prostate examined, which was uncomfortable by itself. Yeah, basically. But that's not all. Like when you go to see the doctor in Sweden, they don't examine you right away. They send you home, and they were like, "Well, most people don't die from prostate cancer." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "What? No. Do I have an enlarged prostate or not? Like, how hard can this be?" And this went back and forth, and I got to make an exam. And all of a sudden, they start doing all of these different tests, and nobody told me why. And it got really uncomfortable, right? And all of a sudden, I'm being tested for syphilis, a fucking 16th century fucking STD. What the fuck?
Hey, let me ask you something. Hold on, Joe. Were you wearing a hat?
Shut the
fuck up.
No. I'm serious. It must have said something on your forehead.
No. Well,
Why are you talking about an STD and me?
No. Let me finish the fucking story, because all of this is your fault, because you got me obsessed. Never mind the fact that I always drink like 8,000 beers every time we have a show. So of course I do have to pee, but I got obsessed with this. I needed to check out because now every time that I had to go to the toilet, I was like, what the fuck? Like, is there something wrong? Do I have to get this checked? And they just kept on throwing test after test after test. Right? There was testicular cancer. There was fucking.
Let me stop you there.
What the fuck?
Let me stop you there. Here is America, and he didn't pay for any of it. Carry on.
I paid, because this is the end of the fucking story, right? So of course,
you must not have the right
They
bars.
still
Up
had
there.
not done the prostate exam.
No.
Even after all of that, they still had not done the prostate.
No, they've done the prostate. Fucking hell, they've done the prostate like 8 different fucking ways from Sunday, for fuck's sake. But he's
They just left a little money on the nightstand.
Yeah.
So
sure you
I
come
get
back,
my test result. Yeah, no, so I get my test results. There's nothing wrong and all of that. But they like, we want you to come in for a biopsy. And I'm like, all right, what kind of biopsy? And I go into the doctor's office. Right?
Doctor was like, call me.
No, he definitely was.
We got somebody right here.
He pulled up this little knife. He pulled up the little knife with a little curve on it.
You slap him on the ass on his way out the office?
No, he fucking didn't. He caught a bit
Said you did good, sport.
How much of your
I'm not even fucking joking.
Hold on.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Hold on. Just hold on. Give us a couple seconds to make fun of you on that part, and then we'll let you get your next part. Well, you're stopping us from telling jokes, so we have to get in here and tell these jokes. So after he slapped you on the ass and said, "Good defense out there," you really put your heart out there on the field.
Yep. Yeah, but before he started, Doctor was like this.
How far did he get before you said stop?
No, he was in the second verse of Our Heavenly Father.
Did he?
He was in there like Bill Murray in a Little Shop of Horrors, like candy bar, candy bar.
Did he catch you by surprise?
Anyways, fuck you.
All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay, see, we got that out of our system, and now we're ready to listen.
All right. So I've done all of these tests, right? And of course, when I had my testes, fucking, I've seen like nurses in their 50s, doctors, and all of that. But when they examined my testes, of course, they're sending the 25-year-old fucking intern.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-da-ba-dum.
It was like
God damn it, where's
immediately
the old
like
man?
grandma panic. Oh fuck. All right. But anyways, so I'm
Baseball.
going in for my final fucking test of this whole fucking like it took fucking 3 months. And remember, I have tested
Wow.
for everything that
Has
can
it been that
touch.
long? Because I remember when he said that to you. It's been 3 months?
2 months? 2 months maybe?
Yeah, maybe 2, not 3.
I think 2 months. All right, 2
I
months.
think maybe a month. Serious. Maybe 5 weeks? I don't think that long because it was very recent.
It has to be longer, dude, because I was 10 days in quarantine, then I've been 2 weeks in Norway, and now I'm back into quarantine, so it has to be a bit longer than that.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Anyways, I go back for the final, and he goes like, "Yeah, we have to take a biopsy," and he pulls out this little knife, right, and it has this little curved blade on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, "What kind of biopsy are we doing?" And
Good kind.
he carves a fucking piece of my penis off,
Hey, that is an experience.
and I'm like, what the fuck are you actually fucking doing? He's like, oh, that's bleeding quite badly. I'm like, yeah, you cut a piece of me fucking penis off, you absolute fucking pillock. He's like, yeah, we might have to stitch that. I'm like, no, you don't fucking stitch that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
if you put a needle in that, I will body slam you. I will fucking kill you. And he started like squeezing it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, come on, man.
And then all of a sudden he goes like, no, we don't have to sew. And I'm like, yeah, dude, we don't. Jesus Christ, it took forever to fucking heal as well. So that's my story about never ever tell me that I have a disease because I will have my penis cut off to prove that
Christ.
You, sir, are welcome.
Let me just say thank you, Wayne, for planting that seed of doubt and nurturing it with the water of jokes and criticism. Because
Content.
as much as I want to make fun of him sometimes, I can't really get him like I want to. Putting a seed of doubt in his head to have him have his penis cut open with a scalpel, that's new. That's next level.
Yeah, that's nice.
You got him so good. He had to go to the just cut the whole thing. Just cut it.
He said, fuck it.
They cut it off.
Just the tip.
Just a tip. Oh.
How did they do that? Did they get your willy or your belly button? Which one?
Ew.
Google Eats.
Undefeated. Google Eats is undefeated.
Yeah. Google Eats is on a winning streak.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, tons of mice. I mean, Google Eats. I mean,
Jeff. No,
I mean,
what are some of our favorite tons of mice pseudonyms?
Punchable chicken.
Punchable chicken. Yeah, punchable chicken's a good one.
I have to give him for Google Eats because actually stalking me on internet for a month and a half as Google Eats, it has been epic. It has been fantastic.
I gotta tell you, that's one of the better ones.
Yeah.
It's like where people actually go when people actually like, where's Google Eats? No Google Eats jokes?
Yeah, it's kind of expected now.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think it was like Susan who was on an after show with Neil 64 the 80s. And she went like, no
sorry,
Google
mate.
Eats jokes?
I think we should get tons of mice and Google Eats to have a pun off about
heavyweight championship of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how's
What
your membership into the Pulp Club of Great Britain, by the way? How's that going for you?
I have no idea. What are you talking about?
That's funny. We still haven't done the chicken show, and they paid us like 3 months now.
No, just a month and a half. But we might have to rein in some of those things.
Maybe we should do. I have to do. I said
the plot thickens.
maybe we should.
Maybe I'm going to go put on my deer stalker
I'm up for anything
and my
as long as,
coat.
as long as it does not have anything with syphilis or going to the doctor.
What?
I don't think you went to a doctor. I think you went to a specialist.
It's like it's that classic gag where someone gets seen by a doctor and the doctor's acting all crazy, and then they walk out and it's like, oh, thanks, doc, I guess. And then some nurse runs in the room. Hey, how did you get in here? Where did you get that coat? Give me that coat. You're not a real doctor. How'd you get in here?
Was your doctor like in a basement underneath a pub in Soho by any chance?
Or was it a bunker?
Did you wake up
Was it a military
bathtub
bunker?
full of ice?
Do you have any mysterious scars?
Yeah, there's one over here.
Yeah. I don't remember having my appendix out. That's strange.
Was the light on?
Through the side of my fucking ribs.
Was the light on?
They leave the light on for you.
my favorite medical moment for me is I finally got my first brain fog episode this last week, where I actually redid an entire project that I spent a week on. I spent another week on it because I couldn't remember doing it in the first place.
Oh, damn.
Wow. That's like every bin podcast for me.
So when I had to, and thank you everybody who watched the Happy Holidays video from us. But dude, do you know how hard it was trying to go back and figure out which episode people were from?
Yeah,
no, you've done well. Well
I had to literally watch like 2 hours of our trash podcast to fucking find out who was in stuff.
Advertising.
I was like,
you mean our award-winning, insightful podcast?
Anyway.
Yeah. You do know, mates, that
nominated.
I always have to listen back to our podcast because most of the time I don't remember the last of it.
Wonder why that is.
I wonder.
Neither me or Wayne have fallen asleep during an after show for quite some time.
That is true. I can't take that away from me. You did. Yeah. You guys have been staying awake a lot better.
I've got a car battery and some jump leads just behind me.
You get that from Jartan's doctor?
You got that from my doctor?
I'm going to test your heart now.
This is a cardiogram.
Aren't y'all supposed to have like a screen or something so you know what it says? That's a good idea. You should have a screen.
You know what the worst is an electrocardiogram when they go in the side and they're like pressing the damn sonogram head thing into your ribs onto your side and you're like screaming because it hurts.
Oh God.
Never had
I like your doctor better than mine because mine went in through the rear. So I like it.
You went into your ass to check your heart.
Jartan turns up to the doctor with a ball.
Let's get it over with.
I'm pretty far from
nice rubber bands.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jartan, was he wearing a gimp suit? Because that's a
pretty fucking far from all right.
No, but it was all about hygiene. He was head to toe PVC.
No, but first of all, I have to say, Mikey, you did fantastic on the New Year, the Christmas
holidays.
Yeah, the Christmas holidays. The whole. Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, because do you know what Christmas is in Norwegian?
December.
Yule. What?
Yule.
Oh,
Yule.
Yule. That's because you people are all backwards pagans.
Yes, but it's like it has no. We forget that you know, Merry Christmas. It's a language thing because Christmas is translated to Yule, but Yule is actually a pagan holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's.
I agree. We've got Yule, Christmas, and Noel.
Yeah, so it has to do with the solstice, right? The sun turns rain on the 21st, so we celebrate the fact that we actually get to see the sun again. And who's echoing? Because it's really
the same
annoying.
in Scotland.
Yep. So
It's
about
hard
the
to believe
BBC.
that what is it? Edinburgh and Stockholm are on the same latitude.
did you burn a goat?
Oh, Wayne, can you explain to me St. Stephen's Day?
No.
It ain't St. Crispin's Day.
Because when I was in Ireland last year, after Christmas, they had St. Stephen's Day, and everything was still shut down.
Mate, I live in England. I ain't got
Yeah,
a
no.
fucking clue about
Different
Ireland.
country. Different country.
You own half that country. You might know.
No, we
No.
own a tiny little portion. This
You own
They
like
only
the
own 6
northern third of
counties.
Ireland.
Swede, you might be more able to answer this.
Every saint day, so St. Patrick's Day, Saint whatever day in Ireland is a dry, shut everything down holiday.
Yeah, they all went to church.
Yeah.
Well,
St.
they are-
Patrick's Day, people are like, oh, there's an American, because they find it if they see you drinking on St. Patrick's Day, you're just an American tourist. You're an idiot, is basically what they look at you like.
Me and my wife went there for Christmas, and we thought, okay, yeah, Christmas, everything was going to be shut down. But then, like the following Monday, it was St. Stephen's Day or something like that, and everything was still shut down.
Yeah, and you got to remember, Ireland is so Catholic it hurts. So
Yeah.
That's what all the water boys say.
Nothing was open
Exactly.
between Christmas and New Year's.
Thanks for
Nothing
picking
was
up the joke there, Wayne.
Mikey, did we ever agree on how to say on jur?
Jur. Like Jennifer. And I was like, that makes no sense, but whatever.
Hey, jur.
It's just like skåne. It doesn't make any sense.
Nothing in the Swedish, Norwegian, or Danish language does make sense, mate. Jesus Christ. Have you heard how do you know that the Danish count in the 20s?
No.
The Danish, they count backwards and they count in the 20s. So 56 in Danish is 6 and 2.5. So it's 2.5 20s and 6.
Yeah.
But they say
they have the scores. It's the same as the score system. So
Yeah.
it's like our 4 score and 7 years ago.
Yeah. So 56 in Danish is 56.
They measure their like weeks and fortnights or something.
No,
My dearest Elizabeth, it has been a fortnight since my last letter. I
No, they
regret to
don't.
inform you that
They don't measure time in children's games.
They're just all flossing over there, just like we're counting time, doing their stupid little dance. I hate Fortnite.
What's the
No,
word
we hate
for
the Danish
20?
because they just pour salt on everything.
Jonathan, what was the word for 20?
No, for 20 it's 2.
You're a what?
2.
Okay.
That's 20. 30 is 30.
Okay.
40 is 40. 50 is 50. 60 is 30. 70 is 70. 80 is 40. 90 is 90.
I like Tons of Mice's statement.
Oh,
Nice.
Neil's in the chat.
Nice.
Neil.
Everybody
Oh.
say hi to Neil.
Or else.
The Surfs have got a good video about Alex Jones' DC speech before the DC rally.
God, someone needs to take that guy down. Like, seriously.
Oh, I would love to. Little fat cunt.
So it's being reported, and I need some fact
Don't
checking.
hate.
There was actual federal agencies in the United States that were
You
Actually-
do know that your Twitter is still up, right?
It's all good.
who?
Okay.
What? Oh, yeah. There's
Nothing
actual
hot.
federal agencies that were willing to help this fool.
Yeah.
He didn't act alone, and it was evident. You saw there was very little action, but there was actual people in federal government that were willing to support the coup.
Which
Yeah.
is what this was.
No.
Yeah, it was a coup attempt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just
Oh, yeah.
just a little scary to know that there were actual federal and military agencies or people in those agencies.
There was
willing to
no
support the coup.
military agency that was supportive of this.
No, but there
No.
were people in it. So
Yeah.
you saw it. You saw there were people. You saw them. I mean, there's posted pictures of them helping them down the fucking stairs. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll help him. I'll help him down the
I think
stairs.
you know, it's like these
no,
people
those are
ran
Capitol.
into
Those are
this
Capitol
riot and
security,
loot.
right?
Yeah, those are Capitol Police.
That was Capitol Police.
I
not the
don't
military.
I don't care. They wear a badge to protect the Capitol, and those were people that were terrorizing the Capitol and looting it. But they were
called
helping them.
Oh yeah,
It's
for sure.
privilege.
They
It's called
shouldn't have been
privilege.
treating those people with kids' gloves. They should have definitely dropped the hammer on those guys since they invaded the Capitol building.
And aren't those the same group of people that tried to kidnap a governor?
So my
Yeah.
point being,
You know what I
my
mean?
point
So like
being
these
is
guys
that-
have been known to be active threats.
yeah, my
Go on,
point
go on,
being
go on,
is that there's
please.
people in our agencies that are willing to do that instead of treating them the way they treat people with color, people that don't like immigrants. It's upsetting, and it's just upsetting for it to be reported because it was a thought, and now they're like, no, it's not just a thought. You know, the next time they'll be better organized, and that's something we need to prep for.
Well, they're
Did they-
Oh,
already
like so many people had tweeted out, like on January 6th, we're going to go to DC and we're going to
Yeah.
storm the Capitol. It's like they told us they were.
Yes.
It was like reading Mein Kampf in 1946. Like, oh, he told us what he was going to do.
Correct, and to see the little prep or action or the late action, that's what it's about.
Oh,
This
Yeah,
is a
this-
hilarious.
yo, I have to
Play
laugh
this, play
so
this.
hard. This made me.
Oh my
precious.
god!
I got maced.
You got me.
Oh,
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the
Yeah,
Capitol?
I made it like a foot inside, and they pushed me out, and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Oh boy.
That's
First off,
that's
saddest revolution ever.
I would have
myself.
I would have maced her for that scarf alone. Secondly,
It's a
where
revolution.
the fuck did she get a towel from?
EMS.
Crisis actor.
Well,
I'm
That's-
calling it.
It's already people were like, oh no, there's no way that this could be that this is all Antifa acting like they're Trump supporters. I'm like, no Antifa member would spend their own money on a Trump flag. No.
Oh, do you know where it actually comes from? The Proud Boys
Who
leader.
were infiltrating.
Yeah, they were infiltrating and not going to wear their black and gold.
Well,
So other people were like, oh, Antifa. Mm.
well, when the Minnesota Police District building was burned down, that was actually the fire was started by Proud Boys, and then the Proud Boys scattered, and all that was left were the BLM protesters, and they're like, well, we didn't start this, but
We didn't start the fire.
they went on. They were Billy Joel, and they were right.
Jesus.
Wayne. Wayne.
Touch
Come
me.
on. Go on. To the side. To the side.
Over here.
I won't be in. No.
I'll do both of you. Go on.
Oh, whoa. Pause. What the fuck? What did you say? You gonna do what? Begging your pardon?
At the same time.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's in Human Centipede.
I still haven't
my
seen that.
favorite Proud Boy moment though was when they tried to dismiss and like make up a different acronym for the 6 million wasn't enough shirts that they were wearing.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
No one,
But do you know
no one knew
what?
this was going to happen. They have
I love the
printed out
fact.
t-shirts.
I love the fact that they had your man from Costa Rica as the leader, the de facto leader of the Proud Boys, and then when that weren't working because they were trying to get a little bit of favour with the media, went, do you know what? Fuck it, get rid of the brown geezer. Nah, he's a white supremacist group. That's it. And they just literally owned it, like kicked him the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And said, "No, we're a white supremacist group." End of.
But to wear a shirt that says 6 million wasn't enough, it's just like
Everything they
come
did.
from?
Everything they fucking did.
I think it's on to me.
Yeah, she's on it.
She's on
No,
to me.
everything that happened yesterday is I guess a reminder.
How fragile everything is.
Right. Like, you know how easy it is to have done. Like, it was really easy to do that, and I've other
Yeah,
people.
this is going to be. This is going to be my next example, along with what happened with England with the transportation strike. What was that, the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
Where they were like 3 days where nobody could get gasoline.
Right.
Wayne, you're looking around like you're trying to avoid something here.
I remember it well. I remember it well.
Because you guys were like literally almost on the verge of social unrest.
Yeah, there was a complete blockade of all oil refineries and just importing of oil.
Yeah, because like grocery stores couldn't get food, and it was getting bad.
Ambulances were given priority. There were queues like half a mile long to go to a petrol station,
and even then, what was that? 3 days, 4 days?
Yeah, and you were restricted in how much petrol you could actually get as well.
But that only took like 3 days to get there.
Yep. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, it was just a case of it was a Joni Mitchell thing. You don't know where you got to this gone. And funnily, we went for petrol this time and not toilet roll.
But yeah, if anybody's interested in just how close you are to social unrest, go look at. There's a YouTube documentary on those 3 days.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah, just how bad things got each day, progressively worse. And I think they were surmising that it would take 2 more days for a full-on like proletariat uprising.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I mean, the thing is, I was a lot younger than I am now, so I just didn't give a shit because I weren't driving at the time. But and again, it didn't affect me, so I don't care.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
You gotta find the one that was like is like 37,380 or 75 days without somebody invading Washington, which is when Canada burned the White House, was 37,000 days ago.
Yeah, thanks Canada. Neil.
So and then they're like, take that down. Now we're down to 0.
What?
So
Neil's
thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot, guys. Now we're not going to get our pizza party for hitting 5,000 days.
Our fucking Book It party, man. If you remember that.
Book It. What's Book It?
Book It. You read books and then you got like
a free
pizza from Pizza Hut.
Yeah, dude. Fucking reader rewards. That was my shit. I was blasting through novels to get me a little fucking personal payment.
Oh yeah.
That was good shit. Why don't we still do that? Can we set that up
for it still exists.
We need a Book It for the Bin podcast. And if you read a book, you get a little pizza from Pizza Hut.
Little pizza. Little mini pizza.
Yeah, a little personal pan just for you with some pepperoni on there if you like it.
I like pepperoni.
It was a free 1-topping personal pan pizza.
Hell yeah. As it should be.
Pepperoni, lips and arsehole in circular form.
But they're already.
You had like a pin that you would wear and shit like that at school when you got like your pizza and shit, and it was like, yeah.
Wayne, are you taking shots of pepperoni, man?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
All the gross shit that you eat in England, you're taking shots of pepperoni.
No, all sausage. All sausage. I know it's all lips and arsehole.
Meat pie, man.
I don't know where the fuck you're getting sausage from, but that ain't true.
Jardin's doctor's also got a deli out back. Selling sausages, baby. Get them while they're hot.
Oh, there you go with your, flushing toilets and all of your luxuries. Fuck you guys.
For your birthday, it's a little bit late, Shartan, but I'm going to send you on me 2 hours of sunlight so you can charge up your generator. How's that sound?
I've got a diesel generator. It's the solar panels that's the problem. What kind of a cunt put solar panels on a fucking cabin in Norway What the fuck?
In
6
the
months
Arctic
from
Circle.
now, it'll be great.
Wow.
This is a really good idea.
I want to meet that salesman. I want to give him a job.
Well,
Me
it
too,
worked-
mate.
it
Me
probably-
too, mate.
It probably works great in the summer because don't you guys have super long summers?
Yeah, fuck you.
Well, don't
And
you
it's
have
not-
like the like?
Yeah, we have
a
the
week of
midnight
all
sun,
day?
but it's for like 5 days, dude.
It's only 5 days. I thought it was longer than that.
Yeah, further north it is. I'm still in the middle of fucking Norway.
Oh,
Hey, Mikey, you can share screen.
I can.
Okay, I found this idiot on.
Same deviance, is it?
Shut up, you. I
You
am.
fucking started it.
I am so full. I had a pulled pork sandwich with some delicious fries. I couldn't eat another bite. Pardon me for eating on stream, but had to do it.
Andrew's comment is better.
Yeah,
So-
it's coming next.
That's what she said.
That's funny. So I found this idiot somewhere on Instagram, and yeah, these are the Antifa. Ah, shit, where's the volume? Sorry.
Did you share with volume?
Share it with volume.
I think I'm muted.
Here. Just stop the share and restart it, and there should be a button to share with sound.
Right. Well, no, it's on my end.
Oh, okay.
It's stupid.
Well, we should still hear it.
Instagram. Bear with me for a sec.
The solar panel polish is shit. Solar panel Polish? What the hell is solar panel Polish?
It's a pole that runs around your solar panels with a UV lamp.
It's a solar panel that only works at night.
Ah.
Yeah, this is the fun part because we actually decided to buy new ones.
Well, that's good. That's really going to help you right now.
That's really environmentally friendly considering how fucking environmentally damaging solar panel construction is.
Yep.
Shh. Before we run out of resources, we got to make the solar panels.
I think you have to burn something near 6 trillion cubic feet of natural gas to be
No, 6 trillion feet of kittens.
to
Just their
meet
feet.
the to,
As
to
long as
be
there's
over-
no chickens, as long as the chickens are fine, I'm good with it.
Oh wow!
I'm not
Here,
even
Mikey,
talking like an industrial sized solar panel. I'm talking like a personal one that you would just put one on your house.
I'm gonna send you something, Mikey. It won't play with sound, so in
Okay.
order to tear it, see if it plays. This idiot is quite funny.
Yeah, I saw that guy on TikTok getting stitched on TikTok earlier today.
Huh.
Got it.
I really think that we should all sign a petition so weed is legal in Sweden within short amount of time. I would
No,
appreciate
I'm good. I like the way they have it right now. Works
Oh,
great
you
for me.
can go kill yourself.
It works. It's working great for me.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna go grab an edible after I start this video.
Oh, you fuck off.
What's wrong?
What you did?
I got it. Here we go. Zoom
No,
in a bit.
what is Wayne doing?
I'm trying to connect my wireless headphones. Going to put a pizza in the oven.
Like
Than the other ones. I got back from storming the Capitol. We stormed it. We were successful. We stormed the fucking Capitol. And for all you bitches on Facebook going crazy right now, talking about it was Antifa fucking being infiltrating and that it wasn't us. It was us. We proudly took back our Capitol. I'm only here at my hotel to get some gear on. I'm going back, baby. They brought the National Guard out for us and shit.
Is that Milo Yiannopoulos?
Running. They ran from us. All right, guys. So this video is gonna be a little bit different.
Is that Milo Yiannopoulos?
No, no, he wasn't sued out English with the complaint that he's not right wing because he's married to a black man.
Jared Leto.
Like I used to be, where I couldn't be racist because I had a black friend.
Yeah.
Some dude in the comments said Jeffree Star tripping.
Yeah.
Finally, a guy who stormed the Capitol doesn't look like me.
Yeah, Shartan, I could have sworn you were there.
Fuck you! I don't have a beer head.
Again, this is a green screen behind him. He's currently in a hotel in Washington. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, it's my man
Yeah,
from the village.
isn't that Shartan? I could have sworn.
That's JK from
No,
Jamiroquai.
not enough tattoos.
Shartan, just turn your head slightly to the left. Let me just see something real quick. Oh, I don't know. Kind of suspect.
No, that fella's got a little tummy.
He said, who I think it was Drew said that Jamiroquai's album release might have gone a little bit over the top.
I know we've got to find new ways to promote albums and that, but shit.
Mikey, stop ignoring me. Fucking read your DMs, dumbass.
I'm dumb. Shit.
I'll read them for you.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. Was after they stormed the Capitol, like what?
Yeah, what did they just went where they weren't supposed to go.
Were
They
were they hoping like other people would rise up with that, like being
They
the bat
knew
signal, or
They
That
thought
goes where they goes.
it seems like they thought they were gonna take over for Trump. Like they really saw themselves as heroes of the fucking republic. And
but what was step 2? Like storm Capitol is step 1.
that I obviously
Step
they
3,
didn't go that far ahead.
make money.
Step 4, profit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's evident they didn't think that far ahead this time, and that's what I was saying. Like next time they might.
Well, I think,
But
I think
it's like what were they hoping, like the nation, like nationwide people would start like storming state capitals, because there were like 3 states where that happened, but because Michigan, Indiana, and a few others.
Part of it was all over the country. Part of me wanted them to see. I wanted to see them be a little more aggressive. And then there's this sensible part of me that sees them. They were kind of sent here without them knowing what the hell they were doing. It's like it's hard for me to like shoot a charging lion.
Yeah,
it's really upsetting.
Well, I think their whole point was to disrupt the vote.
Yeah, of course.
To qualify the ballots or whatever. So that's fine. They did that, but then they just fucking waited for crazy people. Yeah, it worked for like 2.5 hours. Like y'all did all this for 2.5 hours of delay. Motherfucking Zoom can go down for 3 hours, and that would be more detrimental than what the fuck y'all did.
Hopefully they learn something. I mean, so some of these people need to learn by force, and hopefully they learn. Hopefully, they got makes hard enough.
They're a bunch of fucking idiots, but I'm glad nobody else. I mean, there was only one casualty. I mean,
4.
There
4 deaths.
There's 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, the 3 of them were medical emergencies. They weren't like someone got shot.
Somebody ran up the stairs a little too hard.
Still caused because of this insurrection that didn't have to happen due to this idiot.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I'm glad it wasn't more deadly than that, but at the same time, it's like y'all should have been like, I mean, there should have been like 600 deaths at this, the way that they charged up the hill.
And I think there's going to be more deaths from this, unfortunately, because when none of them motherfuckers wearing masks. Roni's about to catch a few of them for sure.
Yeah. Motherfucker, get the Rona.
Oh yeah, we just got that UK strain in Connecticut.
Give it a couple of weeks.
There's an outbreak in my building. I'm fucking
lockdown.
Sealed up in my room.
Wayne, why did you give us all a special strain of Coronas?
Because we like to invent stuff.
Yeah, you like to share it with
countries, empires.
Yeah,
like my kids are home, so.
All right, see you later.
All right,
see you later.
Hanging out.
Hit me up anytime.
Thank you.
Yeah, you like the British like inventing things. Like I like Bugattis.
The British like taking things. That's what they like.
No, we invent stuff.
What
Like
do you
what?
invent?
No,
Claim
the
it their own.
Scottish invent stuff.
What did y'all invent?
What?
That
What'd
is
you
the
all invent?
Scottish. Yeah,
We-
that's is
the
Scottish.
Or
internet.
Irish?
No, that's
internet.
Scottish.
No,
That was
that's
Al
Bill Gates.
Gore.
That
Al
was Bill
Gore.
Gates.
That was Al Gore. Al Gore is not British. He told me on TV
Telephone.
that he made the internet.
Scottish.
When I spoke to him,
We invented the telephone.
No, Scottish.
Yeah, and look where that got you.
Yeah, they're still British.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
all of a
they're
sudden
British.
it's British when somebody did something good. Then it's British. Yeah, yeah,
Do you not see our raison d'etre? That's how we operate.
yeah. If somebody does something, like, no, that's just the Scottish. That's just the Irish. Or that's just the Welsh. But as soon as somebody does go, it's not like that's British.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even
Sure.
claim fish and chips because you wouldn't have the chips without Ireland.
No, it's not even that. It's a Jewish thing.
Yeah, I'm just
Fish-
saying,
fish-
like,
Fish and chips is a Jewish thing. Chicken tikka masala. We claim we invented that. No, it's because some English prick asked for gravy with his chicken tikka.
I still haven't forgiven you for putting vinegar on crisps, mate.
All right.
To our American friends, crisps are chips.
No, they're fries.
then what are chips?
On potato chips,
there's a difference.
they put vinegar on them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
When-
malt
when
vinegar.
you
Yeah, I
have,
know.
like, chunks of fries versus a chip. There's a difference.
So I'm going to make one more push because we keep forgetting to do it. Everybody who's here now, all 9 of you, please make a Twitch account. Head on over to Twitch. We're really close to getting monetization. So
Yeah, I made a
okay.
Twitch account just for this. I just accidentally
I'm
listened.
gonna have to become a Twitcher now.
I need y'all to be some with us.
Yeah, but a Twitcher is a bird watcher.
Yeah. We're going to be talking about birds all the
So-
time.
I thought we were all going to have to drag up.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those podcasts.
That bird watches birds.
I'm going to be
Like,
sat
like-
there in a
like-
wig, fake boobs.
I thought you were talking like David Attenborough.
Wayne, are you saying you're gonna dress up? Is that what's going on?
Okay.
If
That's
it gets
cool.
small views, then what?
Oh, it definitely will, especially if you do it on camera. Get
I'm
you
already
all.
wearing my friend's face on my chest.
He's got the matching tattoo underneath. It's awesome.
Nah, it's in my butthole.
Gross. Gross.
Chartan's doctor?
That's who I am.
Tons of mice get on it. Make another account.
I'm wearing a lab coat underneath this.
You definitely need to make a Chartan's doctor account and just stalk him with it.
That's not a bad shout. That is not a bad shout.
Wow.
Got his leg spasming. That ain't right. Stop making fun of him. You did the right thing, and everyone should do that. If you are over 40, like Shartan, make sure you go to the doctor and get everything checked out. Make sure all your plumbing's good.
Shatton. What happened? Yeah, that's your new name, Shatton.
Shatton.
Shatton. No more Jartan. It's Shatton. Where do you go?
Hey, this motherfucker's yatting all over the place.
Shatton.
It's
Wait till he comes back, man. Wait till he comes back.
He's probably filling up the generator with walrus oil or something.
No, he's out there beating a seal.
I am not tons of mice. I am not.
Hmm.
Do we know that?
I mean, you've never seen me and tons of mice in the same place at the same time, so.
Hey, so
Just
you
like
don't-
me and Batman.
You
Yeah,
can't,
but-
you can't really say it's not.
But Tim, I can never see your hands.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Your framing is very kind of like, ooh.
Suspect.
Maybe I don't even have hands.
Oh look. Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
All we hear is clickety clickety click click click,
Mm.
and then I hear him hit it. Like the fucking look at the Lord. He's got Why do you have your snowmobile helmet on and a tank top?
He had to go out into the wilderness.
With
No,
no
he went
trim?
to the toilet and it prevents him from falling over and hurting himself
Again.
like he does in all his videos.
Those are going to come out tomorrow, everybody. Those will come out tomorrow.
Mikey, you can't call him that, man. He can hear you now.
Oh, sorry. I'm back.
Oh, hi,
Hey,
Sharton. How
no,
long you been
Shatton. What's up, Shatton?
no, it's just because there was a seal outside and it needed a beating, so I took my helmet with me.
Did
Was
you
it a
use your
baby
bat
seal?
or
'Cause
the golf
then
club? Which
those
one?
are the best.
You know when you walked out to beat the seal, did you play the Stone Cold Steve Austin music?
Yeah. No. Barry White, man, always Barry White when I
What
beat
kind
the
of
seal.
bat? What kind of bat? Is it a bat that you use or a golf club? And is it metal or wooden?
No. I just wear my helmet. I run straight into him.
That makes sense.
As long as it's humane, you know.
Yeah,
Bareback.
as long as
Yeah,
you strike
bareback.
it. Hi, Shatton.
You be good over there, Shatton.
All right.
It just lifts up the front of the kilt straight in.
Thank you, Neil. Appreciate it, brother. And you guys can catch me and probably the rest of these goobers in the live chat on Neil's show. Let me see.
Is
Neil,
it
who you got
on
on? Neil, who you got today? Your producers should probably know the schedule, but you know producers. Hard to get good ones.
When is Neil's show?
Yeah,
Neil
we're
shows
struggling.
in 2 hours or an hour and 49 minutes.
I'm going to see if Dave is available to produce this show.
Yeah, do
the
that.
Crimson. The Crimson will be joining him.
Wayne, when are we doing a wrestling podcast?
Ooh, who's this?
Do you know what?
Oh.
When I can actually watch some wrestling, I'm so far behind.
Going on?
Yo, what's up, brother?
I think my granddad just showed up. He's been dead for 21 years, and he fucking looks better than this dude.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, your mic.
Was Neil at the Capitol building?
Jesus, Billy Connolly's here.
Oh, Neil, it's so good to see you. Finally on our show. We've been fucking running circles around you, trying to get you in there.
Oh, yes, I can hear you much better.
I'm
now.
sorry. Were you saying something to me, Shark?
No, I still got like
how we all
fucking.
Welcome to the.
No, I just took the pills that my doctors gave me, and now everything's fine.
Oh, good. That's good. That's good.
Hey, Collins.
Chartan, what else did your doctor give you?
Oh, a lot of tough stuff.
A kiss on the back of the neck.
Did he do the finger up the poop shoot thing there on you? Or? But both of his hands were on your shoulders?
Oh, somebody hasn't been listening.
How are you typing on the keyboard and do?
Oh,
magic!
This is like Cluedo.
Tim,
Yeah.
you have totally been outed, so you are tons of mice.
I am not tons of mice.
No, I think
Yes,
I'm
you
right.
are. Yes, you
no,
are.
no, I have proof. I have because somebody has written.
I've been framed.
No. Somebody has written this thing, and now it's true. It is now a written word, and it's true.
Tim,
Listen,
I found
no,
on the
no,
internet.
no.
I found on the
I
internet.
think Tim is Chicken Anonymous.
I am not Chicken Anonymous.
Hmm.
You could
And
be.
I'm definitely not Google Eats. I don't have that kind of time.
No.
Yeah, you do.
So you want to know who was on tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with Crimson?
The wrestler?
Crimson.
Shut up, Wayne.
He's on. He's often on the Outcast podcast, like the Utah Outcast.
Yeah.
And he also has his own channel where he does a lot of art and stuff like that. So
Is it legal where he lives?
I don't know.
Well, if it is, I ain't watching.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty legal almost everywhere but where you are, Jordan.
My identity is being stolen.
Dude,
Welcome to the internet.
I had a fucking imposter in Neil's chat for like 2.5 hours until I got a message from Mike in the middle of the night going like, dude, is this really you? And I'm like, no.
I just wanted to let him know that he was in the chat on Neil's stream. I was just informing him. Fucking Sons of Mice is undefeated. Oh, that's so funny. But Crimson's with Utah Outcasts, or not anymore, but somewhat with them. Neil, you were saying?
Well, he pops into their streams quite often.
Oh, okay. Good bud of our buzz, Utah Outcasts.
I think he's been in there more than I have. So,
so he's got to get taken out then. He's stepping on your turf.
No. Crimson's a good guy. But he'll be on tonight with me, and it should be a lot of fun.
Okay.
I'll try to get in with the after show, but I do have to get some sleep because I've been out on a sled all day.
Oh, well, fuck, go nap then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
I just want to say
Nap so you could stay up.
Because you got a couple hours. Well, 3, almost 3 for the after party.
3 till then.
We'll just.
I'm going to give the most reliable man in the world the job of calling me, Mikey.
It's strange you say that because I can never get my ass up for work on time, but somehow Thursdays I can always make it work.
Okay. You want to.
Most of the time.
I literally woke up 10 minutes before I had a meeting today.
You made the meeting.
That's me every day trying to get ready for work. I'm just like, good thing I set 46 alarms. And I look at my phone, it's just vibrating incessantly. I'm like, wonder why none of that woke me up.
I just have Alexa shout at me for half an hour.
So I'm also going to be on somebody else's show tomorrow.
Oh, who's that?
I should probably subscribe to their channel.
Okay.
So they emailed me and asked me. So they are now just over 300 subscribers. Harmonic Atheists, they're called.
Oh,
I'm a subscriber.
That's right up your alley there, Wayne. Harmonies, vocal harmonies. Come on.
Harmonies and lack of God. Yeah, that's pretty much me.
Lack of God? You got a lack of God? Is that what you said?
No, as in I'm not a fan of it.
Okay. Right.
Of believing in the...
Like all British, he's not really a fan of anything.
Right. It's the accent. It's the accent.
I'm feeling attacked now.
Oh,
well,
about fucking time somebody else does.
Shut up, Shatton.
Yeah, fuck you and go fuck a chicken.
There aren't any.
Oh, poor man.
Oh yeah,
I don't
because they're
think
all
there's
frozen
anything
in the freezer.
within, like 10 miles of Shatton.
You know, I was just thinking about this. Dr. Emma and Dr. Drew, or Dr. Tobias, do live on his street, and they were just like taken care of.
Tells you something.
No, I hope that when you go home, Jartan, that Dr. Emma and Tobias have dismantled your house and there's nothing but an empty field.
They just turned it around.
It's just a chicken coop.
Just face it the other way.
Container, with, like using seal oil to keep things lit. I mean,
he's got to crank a generator like by hand.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a storage container powered by seal oil. That's why he goes out and murders them every time he hears them. You see him take those breaks. It's not pee breaks. Don't let him lie to you.
He just hears the small scuttling of a poor baby seal. He's like,
oh, that's oil, that's food, that's blubber. That's a lot, man.
But the thing is, where it is so cold, he doesn't use a traditional lighter or flame to ignite the seal oil. He just calls upon Mjolnir and Stormbreaker.
Look, it's not
My
even
old
a frame.
I'd like to talk to you again.
I have a flashlight I have to wind up.
So do you have to make your own candles?
There you go.
Phil, how can you have a prop So apropos that.
Oh, dude, everything is within arm's reach here.
Mm-hmm.
It's accurate.
Oh, damn it! Got a little too carried away there.
Yeah, especially your mic.
I haven't done this action in a while. Here we go. Okay, since last night.
I need that sound effect recorded so that I can, for whenever Wayne says "wind your neck in."
It's also got a radio on it. Whenever Wayne says what?
Wind your neck
in.
Well, then hit record.
Then wind it back in.
Well, since it's a party.
Ow. Fuck.
Big Dries Wayne.
What?
Say it.
What?
Oh.
Drink it.
What? Oh, I don't even have any beers yet. Fuck.
Yeah, man. Like, you have to prep.
What's going on?
Well, on that
Goddamn
bombshell,
amateur.
Mikey Famine is going to go take a nap because I have a belly full of food and I got to go hang out with Neil in a little bit. So I got to be sleepy.
Yeah, I'll see you for the after show. I'll try to be in the chat, but I'm not making any promises.
Yeah, I can try and be in the after show too. I'll see. I gotta go feed my wife though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feed your wife to what? Sorry. Jartan, I'll send you a link anyways. If you pop in, you pop in.
Yeah. No, I'll do my best. I'll try to keep sober because I've got some sledding to do tomorrow. And Jesus Christ, GoPros do not like when it drops below minus 15 Celsius. They do not like that.
Or being dropped from a height where you drop them from your helmet and crash into the snow.
Yeah. By the way, Neil, I sent you a little link. It will be released tomorrow, but it's Patreon exclusive for now. But you're in the loop.
Wow. Tons
loop.
of mice is actually here.
Oh yeah, I've been here
Welcome.
the whole time.
It's so nice to finally
go.
meet you. Where the fuck is Google Eats?
I figured if my identity was going to be stolen, I was going to steal someone else's identity.
Seems like turnabout is fair play, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Wow.
Neil, what time are you doing your show?
My show starts at 5 p.m. my time, which is Pacific. So I think we're 7 or 8 hours behind you guys.
Okay.
Hour and a half from now.
So it's like ridiculous o'clock in the morning for you, Wayne. That's what it is.
All right. Well, if I have another bout of insomnia, then I'll jump in.
Sure, that'd be great. And I don't know if you were ever a believer at any time.
No, never.
Okay.
But half my family were, and half my family weren't.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe I should have you on my show, anyways. We can do a Saturday like earlier in the day, so it's not so bad for you, and then you'll still have time for an after party.
But hey, no more being fucking host. So we're going to be on your show until you come on ours.
I'm on your show right now.
No, you're on our after party, dude.
Oh, isn't that a show?
No.
No.
You can call it an after show.
Where are you? Are you Pacific? You say?
Yeah, I'm Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay, so you've got no excuse to not come on because Brenna comes on at midday her time.
I know, but I work till 1:30 p.m. my time.
I don't give a fuck.
I can't be going on nobody's show if I'm at work. I'll get yelled at. But
I'll see you guys later. I got to go.
All right, go feed your wife. Whatever it was you're going to feed him to.
Hey, we have Google Eats with us.
That's Google Eats. So you made it all one word. All right.
Yeah, if we.
I'm drunk. What the fuck do you expect from me?
Neil, trying to get you on here at a reasonable time for you, that is good for your work and stuff, is going to be tricky. So maybe we could do like a pre-record at some point.
Yeah, we could do that if you want to do that. Sure. Or if you can wait until like 2 p.m. my time, I could probably whip home and just jump right into one.
It's 25 past 11 here, and I've got work in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So you're going live, what, in a couple of hours?
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, 2 o'clock your time, 3 o'clock my time.
Yeah, I might be there. I might pop in for after show, or just if you send Jartan the the links and stuff.
I'll make sure that it gets to
I'll leave,
the right.
I'll leave all my shit up, like all my laptop and everything.
Is that your Twitter handle there, Wayne?
Yeah. Why is that your Twitter handle? Twitter handle, Wayne?
Right, my Twitter handle is original, at Wayne Lynch. But then I called Donald Trump a cunt and got blocked. And because my Twitter handle is so old, it's not linked to any of my current email addresses or phone number, I can't log back into it.
Right, I'm following you now. Hang on. This is the one here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got your thing. Yeah, I'll follow you back.
Okay. And that way I can message you there too. So
yeah, there you go.
But all right,
yeah.
So now that we've talked about all of the good stuff in the world, people storming the Capitol.
Fuck off! I'm sorry, I have to say this. Just one more worldly thing. So Pence has rejected the 25th Amendment.
Oh, really?
No.
He rejected it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, okay.
He opposes the 25th Amendment.
Oh well.
It's fucking frustrating and upsetting.
Am I glad I don't live down there? You guys, fuck, man. I'm close enough to the border though, where I can see some fucking kickback on this shit.
I'm literally about to get my passport and get the fuck out of here. Yeah,
I got a cabin you can live in.
Don't
do
it, Ease. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could live in a cabin. With sealed.
Cabins are awesome.
See, the bad part is the cold. I can't live in the cold, so I got to go find somewhere that's medium or
invention's called jackets.
It's not enough, unfortunately.
Oh, trust me, I got shit up here you can put on. You'd be like, I don't even notice the cold.
But I grew up in New York, so I know what that's like. I've been in -20 weather. It's just
doesn't get anywhere near -20 here. Ever.
Yeah, it's just it's so bad for today my back went out, and it really wasn't that cold yesterday. So I'm in bad shape, and it's just a matter of weather and temperature if it's gonna rain or not. Don't get old, guys. Stay young. Go find a fountain of youth or some shit and.
Fountain of youth.
Yeah. It's
Jesus Christ, you're barely 40, man.
You think I'm barely 40?
Yeah.
No, okay. No, it's interesting.
He thinks you're barely 40.
Right. Okay, hold on. All right. How old do I sound?
I would say 42, 43.
I'll be 46 next week.
Oh, I wasn't that far off. Come on.
That far off, but you made me sound like I'm in my mid-30s, and that's baby.
Ease, you're right off. Just end it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ!
All right, so I'm 54, so that's why I have
Granddad.
You are way over time.
I know, right? I'm well past the expiration date.
You're in Aftershow.
Yeah, I'm on the brink.
You're going to join the
Twilight.
It's nice. Wayne's going to join the club in 9 months. I'm going to back him the road.
I am milking the fuck out of this. I have got like 6 months until I'm in the 40 bracket. I am taking the piss out of everyone older than me.
I did the same thing.
I'm 32 and I feel fine.
Hold on 1 second. I am not a California artist. Google Eats. So, yeah.
California.
I live in California.
Well, if you live in California and doing art, then technically you're a Californian artist.
Technically.
Jesus Christ.
No, he has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
No.
Don't
Sorry, what have I done?
Don't be blasphemous.
All right. I think that it's time for me and Big Bruce Wayne to go to bed.
No,
why don't you tell people where they can find you?
You could find me at Easism on Twitter or Instagram. At Easism Works on my Redbubble. I got some merchandise up there. Been pretty quiet.
Cool shit, man. Cool shit.
Yeah, cool as
Thank
shit.
you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and that's
Oh,
pretty much
seriously.
it. It's been kind of quiet.
There you
It's
go,
been a rough New Year.
There's an Ease original right there.
There you go.
Oh, give me a second.
Wow.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Hold up.
Oh,
Make
no.
him big. Make him big. Make him
I'm
big.
trying. I'm trying.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
No,
There you go. And then I go like this.
There you go. Huh? Take a cookie, leave a cookie. The Cookie Monster. Although I never understood why some of the cookies have eyeballs in them, but that's kind of cool, anyways.
That's where all the good shit is. Jesus
That's
Christ.
that's what I look like after a couple of joints and trying to tear into a fucking half-pound.
I wouldn't know because it's fucking illegal.
What you
I'm sorry.
what you don't know is that they are alive.
The cookies are alive?
Yeah. See, you can't be a vegan anymore.
Uh-oh.
See?
I was never a vegan anyway, so don't worry about it.
No,
So
not for
basically you
you.
have to eat out.
No, that was just general.
Breatharians? Are you referring to breatharians?
Breatharians.
The people that live off breathing?
Did you know
sorry,
there's
you
actual
can't do
scientific evidence of plants screaming out of pain when you break them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% seen that.
They don't scream, but they've tested this.
Yeah.
When they go to prune them, the plants know they're about to be pruned, so they kind of wince or
They alert
Yeah.
plants around them.
and they do that too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plants do have a form of sentience. It's just
Yeah.
we never discovered it until recently.
Right.
Have you never seen Day of the Triffids?
Yeah, fair.
There you go. So
All right.
don't eat
Neil.
plants. Don't eat plants. It's bad. It's bad for
No, I'm eating the fucking plants too. They can just
Just
shut up.
eat people.
It's bad for.
babies in particular.
I take exception to that. I do not eat people today. Neil, where can we find you?
Where can we find me? Well, right now I'm at home. You want the address? No.
Yeah, put it online now.
Put my address is already
Dox
online.
yourself.
I've done it already like 100 times now, probably. I'm actually just the channel right next door to this one, just over there. No. My channel is Neil the Six Over Atheist, and I do deconversion stories. Or I've also had people that have never been religious, but we talk about religious influences or attempts to bring you into religion, that kind of thing, which is what Wayne and I will probably be talking about once we figure out a date where we can have him on, and then we'll figure out a date when I can come and actually do the show with you guys and not just the after party. So
Exactly. And I've been guessing your show.
yes, you have. Yes, so has Ease.
Yeah.
See, you see, Wayne.
Yeah.
You gotta
No,
be
would very,
One
very
of
much
these
like
things
that.
is not like the other ones. One of these things is good. No, never mind.
Because I've got
One of these things that doesn't belong here.
half of my family on my dad's side that are from Montserrat are very, very evangelical, happy clappy, fucking religious.
Ooh, fun.
I can't be dealing with it.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, let me give you a quick example as we're wrapping up. At my granddad's funeral, the guy taking the funeral service, the preacher, the reverend, the father, whatever he was saying, there is an afterlife, and people that don't believe haven't got this. I was like, and my auntie turned around and looked at me. I went, what?
What?
I'm getting judged at my fucking granddad's funeral.
Oh man! You know what? I don't exactly. Just I don't believe in an afterlife. As a matter of fact, the whole concept of an afterlife actually technically breaks the laws of physics.
Yep.
But of course, it could be. Who knows? If it's there, we find out later. Bonus. If it's not there, we'll never fucking know.
Yeah.
And if there's an afterlife and heaven is as described in the Bible, please
wanna
send
go
me
there
to
anymore.
hell because all of the good people are down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, they probably have all the scientists down there. And they figured out a way to build air conditioning anyway. So.
Yeah.
Well, I heard heaven was a half pipe.
Yes, indeed.
All right, Wayne. You want to end this for us?
Yeah. Right. So, everyone, thank you for joining us on the Bin Podcast After Show. We're all going to go because Jartan and I are in the latter hours of our day. I'm half cut. he's probably worse than me because he's in the cabin in the woods about to kill a bear or some shit.
Wilson!
Seal.
And I would love to thank all our guests.
Seal?
We had like a rolling guest thing on this tonight. So, Ease, Neil, thank you very much for joining us. And we'd very much love to see you again. And
if I see you guys streaming, I'll bug you, and then I'll say, "Hey, let me on there," and then see what happens.
Yeah, and we'll just block you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Keep a look at tomorrow because there will be a video coming out of me constantly falling off a snowmobile.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, from the European side of things, cheerio.
Peace.
I can't say that anymore, can I? From the British side of things, cheerio.
Pretty much, yeah. You're
we're right off.
All right. For the Ben podcast, for Wayne, for Brenna, for Cortez, Mikey, and of course me, Shartan. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, and see you later, guys.
Sure.